Hey everyone, so I am 10 days past my last vlog, so I figured I'd do another pre-TTC vlog. I told you in the last vlog that I was going to go over the fertility friend lessons that they sent to my email. I think um, there's 20, and I think I'm going to do 2 lessons per video, and, uh, and then add in my own stuff. So before I do the lessons first, I was talking about Fertility Friend last time, and I still think it's a really good, a good site. If you're not looking to spend money on it, I found another site that I think looks pretty, I don't know what the word is. Looks pretty, promising. Uh, I When you sign up for Fertility Friend, you get a free 30-day VIP trial. The VIP, if you're if you're a VIP, you get the calendar that tells you when you're fertile, when you are going to have a period, blah 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 blah. After that, though, you can track stuff on there, but it doesn't do any of the math for you or anything. So if that's fine, then you can go ahead and keep that and just do all the math yourself. If not, I found another site that will do all that for you, and as far as I can tell, it's free. I haven't decided if I'm gonna use this one yet, or I'm going to pay for Fertility Friends. Fertility Friend for 360 days is like $45, and if you get pregnant during that time, it also turns into a pregnancy tracker and tells you what to expect and what is happening to your baby and all that stuff. I don't know if this does that or not. I haven't really looked too deep into the site. I just did the basic stuff right now. Okay, the site I found is mymonthlycycles.com. It was free to sign up. It's set up a bit differently than Fertility Friend. You can go into your calendar and put in when your periods are, and you can edit it like on Fertility Friend. You can edit it and say any symptoms you have, and it also has a spot where if you're tracking your basal body temperature, you can put that in there. If you're tracking your weight, if you're tracking your cervical position and cervical mucus, it has a spot for all that. And then it's not on the same calendar, which is kind of disappointing, but under it there's an ovulation calculator, and it judges on your past periods and your current periods and all that, and you can calculate and it'll tell you what it thinks will be your most fertile days. Uh, It'll say fertile, more fertile, most fertile, and then the day you ovulate. So, now, Fertility Friends and My Monthly Cycles is disagreeing over my ovulation day right now. I think it's because on Fertility Friend, I messed up and I clicked the wrong day when my last cycle started, and it allowed me to delete um, all the other days I had put in except the first day, so it started counting there, and I think it threw it off. Um, so yeah, like um, my monthly cycle says my ovulation day is the 31st, and um, Fertility Friends says it's the 3rd of November. So it's off a little bit, but I'm just gonna keep tracking all my monthly cycles, and maybe my Fertility Friend I haven't decided, and see what happens. So for me, I kept up doing the vitamins. I've noticed just in the month that I've been taking them, well, almost a month. It's like 3.5 weeks or something like that. My hair is like way better. It's growing faster. My hair grows really slow, and I had dyed my hair right before I went to Arizona, and usually I don't see roots for like 2 months, and I already have like pretty bad roots, so I had to re-dye my hair earlier. So it's definitely growing, and my nails are growing too, and they're a little bit stronger. I have really thin nails, and they're still pretty thin, but they are definitely stronger. They're not breaking as much. So it's definitely, the vitamins are definitely worth taking, at least just for your own personal gain. So yeah, I'm keeping up with those. I tried to cut all caffeine, but it was pretty hard for me because I drink way too much caffeine. So I just drink a caffeinated soda like every other day, every other 2 days or so, and everything else I drink is usually juice or non-caffeinated soda. I don't eat candy anymore. I can't completely break off the sweets because I'm hypoglycemic and anemic. Well, anemic doesn't have anything to do with sweets, but I am. So there's some stuff I can't break off in a diet. I've got to keep up the red meat and everything, and so yeah. Anywho, I this is probably going to be maybe a two-parter. It'll be like a 1.5-parter, but I wrote some notes, so if you see me looking down, that's why. So the first 2 lessons covered what I'm going to talk to you about. Your primary fertility signs are your basal body temperature and your cervical fluid. Sometimes it's called cervical mucus, and it gets increasingly wet, clear, and stretchy as ovulation approaches. And then it says, let's see, I copied this from the actual lesson. The days when conception is possible are the days just before and including the day of ovulation, based on the maximum lifespan of sperm and ova. The fertile window is at most 6 days, but most pregnancies can be tracked or can be attributed to intercourse from within 2 days before ovulation up to the day of ovulation. That makes your fertile window, your practical fertile window, just 3 days. So they recommend you have intercourse all 3 days, or at least every other day, like the first day and the third day, to best increase your chances of getting pregnant. And if you are tracking your basal body temperature, I haven't started yet, I think I told you that, but I'm going to go buy a thermometer in the next couple days or so. If you're tracking that, as soon as your temperature spikes, you've ovulated. So you either are pregnant or you're not going to get pregnant that month. Okay, and then that was the first lesson pretty much. The second lesson was to get started charting your fertility signs, you need basal body thermometer. It'll either say a basal or fertility thermometer on the package, and it should be available at any local drugstore or pharmacy. If you don't have one or you can't find one, you can get started with an accurate digital thermometer for like fevers and stuff, but not an ear one. It has to be one that you would put in your mouth. I have one of those, but mine is off. I was sick a while back, and I definitely had a fever, and it was saying I was like 3 degrees below regular body temperature, so I need to get a better one. I bought that, and I don't know if it's just busted or it's the brand I got or what, but and the second thing you need is you have to want to learn about how to do it, how to track, and how to test everything and know when you're fertile. So yeah, there's a couple more little things I'm going to tell you. It's going to be in part 2, so if you'll switch on over, that'll be awesome.